Please allow me to stand on existing protocol and say thank you very, very much for inviting me to this wonderful celebration. I will just wait one moment while my slides are brought up. Okay, great. So they're on the side there. So again, thank you very much. I am here on behalf of a very large multi-sectoral team from the World Bank Group, leading a new initiative called CIRA. CIRA focuses on building skills for innovation, resilience, and aspirations for girls and boys across Western and Central Africa. It is my pleasure to be here with you today to share with you what the CIRA initiative is all about, and specifically how we have taken great inspiration from the successes of Agile. So why do we need a regional initiative to support skills for youth? The statistics on this slide highlight what is both a challenge and an opportunity. By 2050, the working age population across the 22 countries of Western and Central Africa will double from where it was in 2020. And the population of 10 to 24-year-old youth will reach over 240 million. That is nearly 250 million young people who will be striving to advance their educations and succeed in the labor market. But today already, 1 in 5 young people across the region are not in education, employment, or training, and many more are in low productivity work. These young people have more education than their parents, yes, but too often they still do not have the skills needed for the jobs they aspire to. More so than ever, good jobs require strong skills, advanced cognitive and socio-emotional skills, digital skills, and skills in STEM fields. This need for skills is faced by both girls and boys, as we are still very far from universal completion of secondary education across the region. But we also know in particular that girls face additional barriers to accessing education and training. From here to 2050, we have an enormous opportunity to address these barriers and to improve and expand education and skills training systems so that all young people, both girls and boys, are equipped with the skills they need to fulfill their aspirations. The CIRA initiative responds to that opportunity through 2 main components. First, the CIRA Knowledge Platform supports both applied research to test innovations and understand what works at scale, as well as cross-country exchange and partnerships to facilitate and accelerate knowledge sharing and learning. Second, the multi-phase programmatic approach represents a new generation of World Bank financing, which enables us to support large-scale and long-term investments across countries that are tackling common challenges. This approach will look familiar for those of you who are part of Agile, which also uses a platform for knowledge and experience sharing across participating states, and is leveraging the lessons learned from the original financing to scale up operations from 7 to 11 states and counting. This coordinated effort, bringing countries together with knowledge and financing, will provide solutions at the scale and the scope needed to match the challenge and the opportunity for skilling the youth of our region. Thank you. The overarching framework of the CIRA initiative is based on 4 pillars that address both the supply and demand barriers faced by youth in trying to advance their education and training. Those 4 pillars are schools, skills, society, and systems. Each of these pillars identifies interventions that are needed to increase the supply of high quality and accessible skills and training and education, as well as interventions needed to tackle the societal and the systemic barriers that young people face, ranging from cost burdens to social norms. Many of the interventions that are supported by Agile that have already had significant impacts here are reflected in this 4-pillar framework, including expanding quality secondary education infrastructure under the schools pillar, digital and life skills training under the skills pillar, and financial incentives for the poorest households to send their girls to school under the society pillar. Importantly, the CIRA approach is a flexible one, enabling countries to pursue the specific interventions under each pillar that are most relevant for the challenges in their context. We are just getting started with CIRA, but our ambitions are high. Building on the momentum of Agile, which is already reaching over 15 million youth here in Nigeria, we are aiming to ultimately reach another 28 million youth across all 22 countries of West and Central Africa. Specifically, we aim to enroll an additional 21 million girls and boys in secondary school and support an additional 7 million young people with labor market relevant skills and training. Now, to reach this ambition, we are bringing together the best in terms of research insights, project design, and implementation experience from across sectors and countries. This is what brings me here today, to learn from the Agile experience and continue to inform what we are doing in CIRA, so that other countries in the region can benefit from the experience of Nigeria. And this is just the beginning of what we hope will be a sustained process of cross-country collaboration and learning and regional progress to equip both current and future generations of youth with the skills needed for innovation, resilience, and the realization of their aspirations. Thank you very much.